Hello. Just a few weeks back, I did a video on what to do when your child accidentally eats or drinks poison. And I wanted to react to one of the comments that I got. In fact, this person contacted me privately and she said that I did not mention palm oil. The reason she's talking about palm oil is that I'm coming from Ghana, as you all know, and she's Ghanaian, and it is very common in the Ghanaian culture that when a child drinks poison, palm oil is given to that child to drink. I did talk about inducing vomiting. I said that when your child eats or drinks poison, don't induce vomiting. But she wanted me to specifically talk about palm oil so that a lot more people can relate to it. And that is what this video is about. So don't go anywhere. So the people who give palm oil to their children when they eat or drink poison do that because they want the child to vomit. They are trying to induce vomiting. And I already said in the previous video that you should not try to induce vomiting. So don't give anything to your child to make your child vomit. It's not only palm oil that is used to induce vomiting when people's children drink or eat poison. There are other things that are given to them. Some people give them vinegar, some people give them lemon juice, some people give them some other syrups because they want them to vomit. So don't try and make your child who has drank poison or eaten poison vomit. The other reason why people give palm oil is that they believe that it will neutralize the poison. That is, it will take away the poison from whatever it is that the child has eaten or drank. But that is not true. Palm oil does not neutralize poison. And even if it were true, think about it. There are different kinds of poisons. So which poisons does palm oil neutralize? So which one are you going to give palm oil to your child for? You see? So don't try and give palm oil to make your child vomit. And palm oil does not neutralize the poison. So don't try to neutralize the poison and give palm oil. The other thing is that while you are trying to give palm oil to the child, you are wasting time. Because for some poisons, when you get to hospital early, if it is necessary to remove it from the child's stomach, they will do that. They will pass a tube down and remove it, and even they will wash out the stomach for the child as well. So you are wasting time. I said what you should do is that you call the poison control center immediately. You should have the number if there is one where you live, or you go to the hospital. And when you are going to hospital, take along the poison. You need to wrap it carefully so that more poisoning does not happen. Because some of them, when you pause on your body or the child's body, poisoning continues to happen. Of course, before you do that, if it's possible, change the child's clothing. I will put the link to that video in the description box so that you can see it if you haven't seen it already. Now, back to palm oil. So people give it because they want the child to vomit. And why is it that the child has drank something or eaten something that is bad, and I'm saying the child should not vomit? It makes sense. You've drank something which is bad in your stomach. It should come out. That is how it makes sense, but it should not be done. Why? The reason it should not be done is that, first of all, as the child is vomiting, more poisoning may happen because now the poison is coming into contact with the child's throat and the child's mouth all over again. Because remember, the thing is in the stomach. There are two ways it can come out. It can go out through the intestines, or it can come back up. And if you are making it come back up, sometimes, depending on what it is, more poisoning is happening because the throat, the mouth are now still getting exposed to the poison again. I hope you can understand that. And the other thing is that the vomiting, because it's such a panic and everybody is rushing and trying to force the child to vomit. Sometimes, in addition to the palm oil, we push spoons and we push our hands into the child's throat, injuring the child. In the process of inducing that vomiting, sometimes the vomiting goes the wrong way. So this is something that has been eaten or swallowed and it is in the stomach. But if you are forcing the child and so on, as it's coming up, the airway is very close to where we swallow, the mouth through the esophagus. The airway is closed there. So some of this poison that you are trying to bring out can actually go into the airway and land in the child's lungs. And that can be very dangerous. We use our lungs to breathe. And when the lungs are affected, the child can get a bad pneumonia, need oxygen. And I have seen children personally, not one, not two, many children die from this thing that we call aspiration. And in this case, it's even a poisonous substance that the child is going to aspirate. So don't give palm oil to your child for these reasons. It will not neutralize the poison. As you are making your child vomit, more poisoning is happening. And then it can go the wrong way. And having said so, I also said, don't push your hand down the child's throat trying to make the child vomit. You may injure the child and you are wasting time in all this. So I just wanted to do this quick video about this palm oil because it's very common in our culture, and my friend did ask me and I wanted to explain to everyone. So when your child drinks poison, don't give palm oil. And in the other video, I did explain the things you should do about poisoning. The first is prevention. We know, age-old saying that prevention is better than cure. Prevention prevents the poisoning in the first place. Children are curious. They want to eat, drink, touch everything. So anything that can harm the child, keep it out of the child's way. And if poisoning happens, call the poison control center. Call an ambulance if you have a very good ambulance service where you are. Get to the hospital as fast as you can. Of course, when you call the poison control center, if they say that you should make your child vomit, then you can do that because it depends on what the poisoning is. But if you don't call them, or if they don't say that try and make the child vomit, don't. And definitely don't give palm oil. Take the child to hospital. What has been your experience with the palm oil? I know it's very common. I've seen a lot of children who have been given palm oil because of poisoning. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much. Do subscribe and hit the notification button so that when I upload content, you will get to know. Thank you. Bye.